Hi, this is Peter the Clairvoyant here, and I'm looking at your star sign Cancer for the month of May 2018. And it just feels like at the moment, just things are just what I call just a little bit up and down around it. They're not negative, but like little niggly things are just kind of winding you up at the moment. But I feel like for too long you've been kind of ignoring certain situations. So it's time now to kind of get a grip on it now and start looking at everything and start speaking your mind and standing up for yourself. And I just get the feeling, just watch what's going on with family. Family could be sort of really getting you down at the moment. It's like you're trying to sort them out and you've always been there for them and you're giving and you're giving and you're giving, but you're not getting back what you put in. And it's not that you're really expecting anything back, but I feel like what you're expecting is a bit more respect from them, or when you do need them, that they are there for you, but they don't seem to be. But when they want something, oh my goodness, it's like they're there constantly nagging in the background, bum, 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 like that. And I just feel so I've just got to watch this a little bit now. And I think it's time, do you know what? I'm not taking this anymore. It's time for me to start standing up for myself and having a bit more respect for myself. And that's going to be so, so important. But then you've got to be careful then here, because when it comes connecting with your partner, it's like you've got a disagreement with each other, the way you're dealing with things. It's like you want to do it one way, they want to do it another way. And none of you are really right nor wrong. It's just that you've got difference of opinions of sort of looking at it and what's right and what's wrong. But I just feel though, but what's not happening is your partner's not really seeing what it's doing to you mentally. He's just thinking about the money side, the financial side of it in time. But it's not so much about that. It's about your energy levels. It's like it's draining you. And it's like he's not quite seeing it, or she's not seeing it. So it just feels though now this needs to be looked at and resolved. And I feel so you need to get your thoughts out exactly of what you're thinking and feeling. So don't keep putting up with things now. It's time to open up, speak your mind, get it off your chest, so to speak. And I feel so the more you can do that, the better it is for you. Now, I feel like as you start to move forward, you're definitely going to have lots of conversations between you and family in your relationships, the way you want things to change. And I feel so this is going to be a good thing. But sometimes you're not sure which way to go about things. And it just feels though this energy that you keep giving out is going right across your life with other aspects. It's like it's having a ripple effect. In other words, it's not just with family, it's within career. Sometimes you're doing this and you're doing that and you're doing everything, but are you getting your just rewards? Or the more you do it, the more they seem to want off you. And I just feel as though this is just not good. It doesn't feel right. It's like I feel so I'm getting drained and run down. And then it's like I'm coming home and I'm getting the same old rubbish here. And sure, it seems to be compressing you down and down and down. It's almost like I feel like I'm in the gutter here and I'm trying to climb up and get back to where I was. But I just feel as though, but to a point, you're allowing it to happen. I hate to say it, but you're allowing it to happen. And I just feel as though you've got to stop this. So I feel like it's time to sort of say, right, I'm going to have a bit of self-respect for me now, and I'm going to start learning to say no. And I feel as though this is going to be such a good thing for you. And it's going to be very liberating as well. And I just feel so it's great. And you know what? You might even say a few things like to this, do you better off as well, that I'm not doing this no more, or I'm not doing that. And I just feel so, and as you start to do this, you may look at other aspects of your life where you're not happy about things. And it may even make you look at your personal relationships and say, do you know what? Am I really getting out here what I want? So it's going to be, it's going to be very intriguing. It's almost like, it's very hard to explain, but it's like you come to this point in your life where you've taken a lot of rubbish, a lot of crap, or you've been there for people and you've not got back what you've put in, and it just seems to weighed me down. It really has. And I just feel so now it's like you're climbing outwards and you're ready to make changes. And I feel so you're going to make changes. And if people don't start respecting you with the changes that you wanted and seeking, it's like woe betide them. It's like you're not going to be putting up with it. You know, whether you distance yourself from them, whether you let go of them, or you start losing your temper, you're going to show them that you're not going to be the person that's going to be walked over no more. And that's going to be quite intriguing of what goes on around you. So just see where that comes about. Health-wise, I feel as though keep an eye on your feet aching. Watch out for a little bit of sort of, I don't want to call it depression, but you know what I'm on about. You're not feeling happy about things, and if you don't deal with it, it could go depressive. But if you deal with it, you'll sort it out. But it's like you're not happy. It's happiness sort of, it's unhappiness sort of verging on depression a little bit. So just keep an eye on that a little bit. Getting a bit bored, a bit fed up with things, wanting change. Change is there. If you don't make the changes, again, things could get depressive. So it's all kind of connecting. Money isn't negative, but it seems to go out as quick as it comes in. So I feel like you're going to look at, see where you can make some savings, where you're giving it away too easily, or you can look at the bills, the finances, the shopping, whatever it may be. You're going to look at it. But also look at your job. I get this feeling you could be earning more, or you're not getting your self-worth. So I feel so don't be frightened to rock the boat at work, as if to say, do you know what, I'm worth more than this. So either you start, you know, give me what I'm worth, whether it's financially or in rewards or benefits or a bit more time off because it's like I'm doing more than what I should do here for other people. Or just go and look what's out there to see if you can find something better where you're going to get more financially rewarded. You know, it is there for you. And so just watch this, because it's like I say, it's everything's dragging me down. And some of you are feeling quite intuitive as well. So do trust your intuition. Relationships wise, I just feel so now I've got to start believing in myself now and have the self-confidence to make changes. And I feel like some partners will be very supportive of you to make these changes, and the ones that don't, then you need to look at that and decide what you're doing. If you're single, watch out, you could be connected with somebody who isn't single. And, you know, sometimes I don't worry too much about that, because sometimes people haven't tidied up the crap and they connect with different people. But obviously, analyse it and make sure it is you're going to get what you want out of it. Because if you feel as though they're messing you about, then that's not good. So just watch that a little bit. And let's see what your angels are going to say. Right, so it's all about balance now. Making sure now whatever energy you put into things, you're getting back what you put in. Start trusting your intuition, going with your gut feelings, and be careful who you can trust around you, who you put your faith in. And make sure now you have a bit of fun in your life. It can't be all work and no play. As they say, makes Jack a very dull boy. So just feels though for you Cancerians, definitely making a lot of changes. Definitely going to start standing up for yourself a bit more. And I feel as though, you know, it's not just to do with family and relationships, it's friendships and everything. So just watch out for that a little bit. But overall, it's all good. But it is going to bring change. And I feel as though when change comes through some catalytic things sometimes, it's a bit like we knock our lives down and rebuild ourselves. And it can be a bit daunting, a bit scary. We may upset people, but at the end of the day, we start to get what we want. And that's what you've got to focus on. So I hope all that's kind of made sense to you. So I wish you all the best. If you want a private reading with me, please connect with me through Facebook or petertheclairvoyant.co.uk. Thank you.